let's get a little bit of an ego boost for my babes. I think we want to ask, what makes my babes so impressive? Okay? What makes my babes so impressive? At least in other people's eyes. The people that, you're around the most, why are they impressed? Why are they impressed? Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Number 24. That's wonderful. You guys are bringing your ideas to life. What are you doing, my babes? I'm connected to several people that are creating, and I know somebody that's writing a book. I know somebody that's making music. Whatever you're doing, you're bringing your ideas to life. I'm impressed just thinking about it. Of course you are, my babes. If you can see it, you have to see it, and then it's just a matter of executing. And I'm on a mission to save the world. Well, in a sense, I've already kind of saved myself with the help of Jesus and God. And so, what's the message? It's impressive. What are you guys doing, I wonder? Why are others impressed with my babes? If we may get a message for my babes. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Number 61. Maybe you I don't know. Whatever you guys do for others, whether it's tarot and messages, the way you give information is graceful. Or if you give, however you guys give, you do it gracefully. It's impressive to have grace and gratitude. Give with gratitude. I mean, I am nonstop, all day, impressed with everybody. The world is it's crazy how we have planes and cars and infrastructure, the systems, the computers, the phones, the networking, the entertainment industry. Everything is just booming, and people are just seem to be thriving. The world, I don't know. I know there's a lot of terrible things, but there's so much to be impressed with. The way we just build and move forward is just unbelievable. And so it's very easy for me to be grateful for very little, because I'm just so impressed with everybody and everything. I'm in Vegas, and they have that new Sphere building, and how they made that building, I can't. I'm just blown away. It's too much how people do the things they do. People are so impressive. I wonder sometimes how many of us are actually human and not something else. It's too impressive. Whatever. Turkey Spirit. People are impressed with the way you give gratitude and grace. What else are they impressed with, my babes? Otter Spirit, you are never alone, number 42. They're impressed that you're never alone? Well, personally, I have a lot of alone time. I need my alone time. And it might concern my parents sometimes that I'm finally kind of independent, even though I'm 42. It's like they kind of like it when I'm secured with somebody. Well, more or less. I don't know. But I guess people are impressed that you're never alone. And maybe it's not even necessarily physical people. Maybe they are impressed by they sense that you're connected to God, or the spirit of love is always around. We had that message yesterday. It's like they know you are never alone. I don't know. Somehow you're never alone and they're impressed. That's interesting. All right, let's get something else here. Why are they impressed with my babes? If we may get a message from my babes. Why are those around you impressed with you? So impressive. What's this? Trust the journey. They're impressed how you just trust the journey. Heck yeah. Huh. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. This is what you guys do, and people are impressed. They might think you're stuck again or stagnant or haha, didn't work out, and then boom! You trust the journey and you just flow. You have like this cosmic flow about you. There's something about surrendering some control and knowing that like the most brilliant path that you could come up with is probably not quite as brilliant as if you co-created with God in the environment and let and you end up places you never would have gone if you had been in control. And it's like, wow, letting go of control is impressive, but it's because you trust the journey. You are aligned, connected. People are impressed with this. All right, why else are people impressed with my babes? Trusting the journey. That's not easy. But once you start, you can't stop. They are impressed by your perseverance. Heck yeah, who wouldn't be impressed with perseverance? You persevere, push through, you don't quit. You trust that there's, you might get stuck on something or devastated for something for a second, but it's not going to define you. It's going to be a stepping stone, a pivot, and you just persevere, and people are impressed. I'm impressed. It says, you've gotten through survival mode. Now it's time to live and blossom into more. The worst is behind you. Gosh, I wish this was for everyone. I wish it was for me. And I actually prayed for this when I was like 20 years ago. I asked God, I was like, can you just put me through the worst, so that I can have a happily ever after? Maybe, maybe the worst is behind me. But the worst is behind some of you. Most of you? I don't know. I don't know. But you persevered one of the gals I'm connected to, she went to a ayahuasca ceremony, and she said nothing happened. And she said, I think it might be because I never had anything traumatic happen to me. And I was like, you've never had anything traumatic happen to you? What? You know, I was like, she said she just had a pretty decent life, and always just taking care of the things were always just pretty decent, which I personally would rather go through a bunch of terrible things and become just a warrior for life than just have had it nice and simple. But, you know, some of us, it's like, she's kind of, the worst is behind. I don't know if the worst is behind somebody that's never had a rub. That's a little scary. But the worst is behind some of you, and you know it. There's no way you're gonna go through some of those things ever again. You are too strong, too wise, too aware, and so the worst is behind some of you, and you persevered through it, and people are impressed. They wouldn't have been able to. Many of them would have been broken, and it would have, you know, they might have even lost faith, but they're impressed the way you persevered through the things that you have gone through, and I am too. The worst is behind. The worst is behind. That's wonderful. Could be for everybody. All right, let's just get one more. What are they impressed with, my babes? If we may get a message. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Hollow Bone, Teachability number 28. They're either impressed with the way you are able to be open to new ideas and learn, or they're impressed the way you teach them new ways and how you have helped them learn things. Teachability, Hollow Bone. They are impressed by the way you teach, or how you are open to being taught, where you don't just, it's my way, it's this way, it's been like this, and I don't need to learn anymore. No, they're impressed that you keep learning. They're impressed that you are teachable, or that you help them to be teachable, or open them to, it's like you allow people to learn through you, because you learned, and so clearly there's something to learn. Impressed by teachability. Even strangers, we got stranger at the bottom. Strangers somehow catch wind of you and they are impressed. I don't know. So that's what I have for my babes. So impressive. I love you guys so much. I hope that helped. Until next time.